Options contracts can lose and gain value almost instantly. In this video, I'm going to show you how to enter and exit options trades using momentum in the charts. All right, so here we are in TradingView. We are looking at AMD, and what we are going to do is try to figure out how to capture moves like this, and there's even a small one right here. If you've been trading options for any amount of time, or honestly, even if you've traded one, you know there is a lot of money to be made right here. All right, so let me just clear those off. Now, yeah, let's start off by looking at this one. All right, so before we get into this, I want to turn it up where you can see that the market's not open. So now we're able to be a little bit more realistic about the moves we'll be trading. So looking here, we have a $4 move, $2 move, and that's all we're going to take a look at right here. I'm going to show you how you could have entered these trades. All right, so now to start off, let's actually go back and take a look and see, hey, what should we have been thinking about right here? So here we are looking at market structure pre-market. The first thing that we're going to want to do is analyze the overall trend. And if we just look here, we can see we got a low, we got a high, we have a higher low, a higher high, which tells us we're in an uptrend. So now that we've identified what the trend is, we now want to identify the trading range, which in this case is going to be from this low right here all the way up here. So we got our trading range, and now we know as long as we're in this range, we're still bullish. And following market structure and the trend, we're looking for a break to this upside right here. Now going with that and looking on the 1 hour, we got our high right here. So our range is established. This is where the sauce comes in. And whenever it comes to market structure, of course, we're going to be looking for it to break that upside, but not before it comes back to make a higher low. So we have our higher low right here. But when you watch the market and really pay attention to market structure, you realize that usually there is always some form of fake out dip, which is going to be right here, which is going to serve as our first low. All right, so we have our first low right here. Now what we're looking for is for it to come back up and retest that first low. And after it breaks this first low, it's likely going on to retest the high or even make new highs. So with that being said, right here, we got our first low, comes up, and then it comes down here and retests the low. As you can see, it's already coming up here to retest the high. So right here, just before market open, you can see that momentum has already picked up to the upside. So now from here, what we would be expecting from here to all-time highs, you'd only be looking in and getting about $1 for a trade. But with the expectation that the trend is going to continue, we're going to get more upside. And what we're looking to do here is ride that until we lose momentum. And now that we've done our analysis, we're going to hop down to the 15-minute. We're actually going to hop down to the 5-minute to get ready for our entry. Here we are on the 5-minute, and now we're just looking for an entry. So in this instance, we would have looked to buy right at open, making our entry, and let's say right here, because if it blasted off like that right at open, we wouldn't have got in right away. And now that we're in this trade, we're just going to sit here and ride this momentum. I'm actually going to click up to the 15-minute because this is what I'm watching for after we get in. And we're just going to ride this up until we see a loss of momentum. All right, so looking at this. All right, so right here. So actually I would have gotten out right here, just because we got that red candle right there, and that right there is a break of momentum, and that's going to kill your options. As you can see, we did continue on, but this is where I would have exited. And right here, you can see that from our entry to our exit, we caught a $4.45 move. And you already know a $4 move when you're trading options, that's going to be some money right there. All right, now that's one trade. Now let's move on to the next. Back to the 1 hour chart, looking at getting in for the next day. Let me close this out. So we got our old trading range right here. And now that the uptrend has ended right here, we have a new trading range. So the new trading range is going to be from right here to here. All right, we're gonna get in here. We're gonna mark that first low, which is right here. All right, and then we're gonna let the market do its thing. So we have our first low, then we come back up, then we come and break the first low again, trade down a little bit more, and then we get a break to the upside of it and kind of trade sideways. All right, so now we drop down to the 5-minute chart, and as long as we're here in this range and as long as we don't get a sell-off, I'm looking to buy. My stop loss when I get in is going to be a little past this low right here, so I'll be looking at something like my stop, yeah, it'll be right there, and hopefully it's up there, but this is kind of irrelevant at the moment. We don't know where it's going. We're just riding the momentum and cutting out when it slows. So now we are going to press play. All right, so market opens. Okay, it's still running this. Okay. All right, so market opens. Do get the chance for our entry right at this level. And now that we got our entry, I'm going back to the 15. It looks like we get in at 146. And we sell out at about 148. So right there, it turns out we get a $2 move on AMD. It's at a point where it's still very early in the day. AMD has momentum. So because it's early in the day, we don't have to worry about losing too much value to Theta. And right there, even if you were just trading one contract, that's easily gas money, lunch money. If you had multiple contracts, there's some bills paid right there. Making trades like this every day, making consistent gains every day, over time, these wins are really going to add up and it's really going to make all the difference. But this strategy doesn't always work 100% of the time, so be sure to join my free Discord, link down below in the description, to get access to these videos before anyone else watching on YouTube, as well as get videos not available to the public. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything, be sure to smash the like button. If for some reason you're new here and haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future content. And last but certainly not least, thank you so much for watching. Matthew Manuel signing off, and I want to change your life.